We are so excited. Come on in. We got to get everybody in here who wants to be here live because we're doing a giveaway that's very specific for those of you who are joining us live. So come on in. Hope you're showing up because this is a good day. It's always a good day when there's a new product launch. We're in a very good mood. Maybe because Carrie brought in some homemade cinnamon rolls, which I am going to need one of those to celebrate the end of this live launch.
I'm down with that.
Will you? Okay.
You betcha.
Okay, we gotta bust those out. That's our celebration treat. All right. Do we have a few people in here? Good. Yes. Oh, that's right, because you're working on the other thing. Carrie may be on the back end of working on something that's in connection with this product launch. But Rach, you're confirming that I have a few people in here.
Definitely, you're good.
Lots of a few people. Okay. So because you're here and because you're showing up live, there is a huge incentive for you to just stick around for a few minutes as we launch this new product. I'm going to tell you what that is now. I'm going to tell you what this exciting giveaway is now. And I might have to repeat it once or twice during this broadcast because we know that people trickle in all the time. Now, for those of you who are watching this back later, hello to you as well. Sorry you missed the live broadcast, but it's still exciting. The giveaway just doesn't apply to you. So if you are watching live, after I've announced the product, because it's not even live yet, it'll go live as soon as I've announced that it's live. If you go and head over to our shop and buy said new product, then what we're gonna do is go on the back end and we're gonna look at all of the purchases in our shop, no matter what you buy, as long as at least this item is in the cart. And we're gonna randomly choose 3 of you to receive a full cart refund. I use my hands a lot when I talk, sorry. So a full cart refund means that no matter what you purchase, in addition to the new thing, we'll give you all of that money back. 3 of you randomly will be chosen. So we're excited about that. That's a great reason to be here, and we are so glad that you showed up. Quick intro. We have a lot of new people all the time, so I am Becky Higgins, and I'm here in our office in Peoria, Arizona. Sitting here in the conference room with me is Carrie Holt, who is our product manager. I am certain that you will see her at some point because she got herself all pretty and ready for the camera today.
Stop it!
She is sitting here with her computer, actively working on things on the back end, but also she will be able to be here in this conversation on her laptop, seeing all of your comments and questions. So we invite you to go ahead and chime in and say where you're watching from. Let us know that you're here, and even though I can't see them, she's gonna let me know when I need to know something that's being brought up. So please ask your questions, bring your comments, tell us what you think about the new launch.
Products are live, and the blog post is live.
What the heck? I better tell you what the new product is, because somebody might find out.
Otherwise, yeah, they're gonna run to the website and
Okay,
find out.
are you ready? Well, I need the actual thing. So wait, don't show them yet. Okay, drum roll, are you ready? The new product is not life-changing. I don't want to make a bigger deal out of this than it is in terms of the actual product. But I have not felt this excited since Christmas morning. And that is because this is a life staple that I use every single day of my life. There's not a single day, weekday, weekend, any day, there's not a single day that I go without using notebooks! Ah! I'm so excited! Why am I the only one making noise?
Woo!
Thank you, Carrie. This would be so much more fun if we had a live audience. Notebooks, simple notebooks. I have loved and used notebooks for my whole life. And we are so excited to finally bring our designs to this simple product. We're starting with 4, and if you guys do a good job at buying these up, then I have a whole lot more ideas of more notebooks that we want to design and bring to you. All right, so let me go through and show you the 4 designs that we're launching with. Before I do that, let me just say again, for those of you who are just joining us, that if you head over to shopbeckyhiggins.com, you don't even have to leave us here on Facebook. You can just open a new tab, shopbeckyhiggins.com. Go into the physical shop. Is it showing up as far as you know? Maybe?
Yep. Oh, everything's in the shop.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. And does it show up on the sidebar?
Yep.
Carrie is like working magic as we're just doing
Yep.
this. This is so fun. So you will see the notebooks. It's called the Simple Notebook right there in the shop. make that purchase during the broadcast, like literally right now in the next 15 minutes before I get off, because this is a shorter broadcast. There's not a whole lot more that we need to talk about, except I'm going to show you the notebooks in detail, share with you some ideas of how I use the notebooks, get you inspired, and then let you go about your day. If you make the purchase during this broadcast and load up all the other things that have been sitting in your cart or that you want to pick up, we will randomly select 3 of you right after this broadcast or pretty soon after to receive a full cart refund. That's pretty exciting. Okay, so
lots of I love notebooks. That's what I was hoping for. I thought it might be notebooks. Hooray. Can't hear you. Please scream some more. Sorry, whoever.
For those of you who did not hear Carrie scream some more, or scream loud
Hooray,
enough.
love them.
Yay!
Love notebooks so much.
Thank you for being excited. I know it's so simple. This is such a basic thing, but it's never been done with our design.
Julie said, I just freaking wrote a blog post about your to-do list method. Finding a good notebook is tough, surprisingly, so I'm excited.
And that's the thing. Julie nailed it on the head. Sometimes it is hard to find a notebook that is just perfect. And that's why we wanted to do these. So I'm going to walk you through why these are simple, but perfectly simple for what you need. All right, so here are the 4 designs, okay? First one, well, there's no particular order. This one says onward and upward. Do we have, you know what? Do me a favor. Hang on. So I've already got these 2 open. Hand those to me. And will you go into the closet?
I've got the other one
any
here.
that are open. Okay. So I'm actively using these 2 already. Have been. Thank you. So just the orange. Okay. All right. So onward and upward is actually the one that I am using the most right now for my typical to-dos. You can see that I am not wasting any time putting this to good use. Thanks, Carrie. All right. So this one is called Onward and Upward. Now, Carrie, tell me if they can actually see when I hold it up, the gold. Adjust my hand accordingly. You guys see that gold detail? Now, I'm not going to do this with every single notebook. You just need to know that that gold foil detail is on every single one of these notebooks, and that little touch just makes it feel that much more special.
I just like hearing you say gold over and over again.
She's making fun of the way that I say gold because I say it properly. I say gold, and every one of my team thinks that I say.
FYI, Race just added the link in the comments directly to the page that shows all 4 designs.
Thank you, Race.
Shopping very easy.
See that right there in the comments? Thank you, Race, for adding that. So yeah, it's super convenient. And if you're just chiming in, make sure that you go make this purchase now. Add anything else you want to the cart because we're going to randomly choose 3 of you to get a full cart refund during this broadcast. You have to do the shopping and check out during the broadcast. And I'll be talking for another 5 or 10 minutes. And then we'll randomly select 3 of you. All right, so this one says onward and upward. And this is the back. It has a cute little lemon. Can you see that okay? Okay, cute little lemon.
Your picture's frozen on my screen, but I can see your picture here.
Hopefully I'm not frozen for you guys. This one says magic is something you make. You can tell that we believe that inspirational and uplifting messages are important, especially because this is where you make a lot of magic. If you're anything like me and us here, we keep track of a lot of things in our life with notebooks. On the back it says, make it happen. That's right, get it, make it happen. The next design, not at all shocking. Cultivate a good life. Do it, cultivate it, and record it. These just make me so happy. Is it okay that I geek out on these? All right, cultivate a good life and record it. Yes, of course. We believe that around here. Kind of the motto we live by. And then this one, rise and shine. If you happen to be interested in my whole philosophy about what that really means to me personally, rise and shine, something I say to my children every single morning. And you can go to the blog at beckyhiggins.com and search rise and shine. Okay, see the gold arrows? Gold on the front, gold on the back. Lots of gold. Okay. Those are the 4 designs. I hope you are shopping. I want you to chime in really quick, right here in the comments, and tell me which one is your favorite. My question for you, though, is can you even choose just one? I don't think so.
I love the Cultivate one, love the orange one, lots of comments still, love a good notebook, bought mine, fabulous teacher gifts.
Teacher gifts. We haven't even talked about that.
Questions. I know you're going to start talking about details.
Yes. So. Yeah. Let me go through the details really quick, and then I'm going to come back to teacher gifts because I've got a little twist to that. I got a little twist to that in my own home and what has kind of evolved over the last 24 hours as far as these notebooks and teacher gifts. Details. All right, I already went through the design of each one. You know that there's gold foil on each one. Can you toss me my pen, the tool pen? Okay, these are just standard, typical pens. They fit inside the spiral binding. And the reason why this is important to me is because I love picking up notebooks at Target. Don't most of us? We love the notebooks at Target. The spiral binding on the kind that I've been buying for years, some of the bigger ones, but I don't like the bigger ones, they fit it, but the smaller ones that I really like don't fit the pen, and I love keeping a pen with my notebook. So that's one detail. Another detail, inside the pages are all the same. Very simple, very light, subtle lines. My belief is that, I sound like this is religious, and it's not. It's just my belief. My belief in a simple notebook and how there should be very, very light, subtle lines, not dark, because your handwriting and your lists and your journals and your content and everything that you're writing is what's center stage. This is just there to guide you. Now look at the bottom. That little subtle reminder, can they see that? That little subtle reminder is there to remind you every day to cultivate a good life and record it. That's exactly what you are doing every time your pen hits the paper in these notebooks. Every single time, no matter how you're using the notebooks, what you're organizing, what you're keeping track of, what you're journaling about, or however you're using the notebooks, you're cultivating a good life and you're recording it. That is awesome. That makes you awesome. Plus you smell good. Okay, so those are the 4 notebooks. Those are some of the features I wanted to point out. Ask the questions that you have so I can answer them. In the meantime,
I've got questions right
okay, in the meantime, let me just say really quick, we're gonna answer a few of your questions, and I wanna point you over to the blog post also. Make your purchase, because you wanna have a chance to win a full cart refund while we're doing this. But also make sure you check out the blog post if you've gotta go now or soon, because I've outlined there what I'm gonna go over in a few minutes, which is all of these inspiring different ways that I personally use the notebooks to get your own wheels spinning about why you're gonna want to have at least one, but ideally a few of these in your life. All right, questions.
Okay, so questions. People are asking, are these gonna be available at Michael's or other stores?
Okay, so great question. And can you guys hear Carrie's questions okay? She's got a good, strong voice, so I'm assuming that you can hear her okay. The question is, are these gonna be at Michael's? So here is the deal. These are not a Project Life product. This is actually, doesn't say it on here, and it doesn't really matter for you, but the brand is Home by Becky Higgins. So you might be familiar with our stone wrap and some, it's on the little insert that comes in there. That's right, thank you. But stone wrap kicked off our home brand. Now we've got simple notebooks and we have plans for much, much more. And so when it comes to that brand, so far, that's not in any major retail store at this time. These are totally available for any retailer to carry if they would like. So if you are a shop owner or buyer, if you are with a small retail shop, and if you have a brick and mortar store, and if you are interested in carrying our stone wrap or our notebooks, either, both, whatever, or if you have a local shop and you would like for them to carry our stuff, our Home by Becky Higgins stuff, so our notebooks, our stone wrap, whatever, have them reach out to us, wholesale at beckyhiggins.com, because we would love to hook you up. We would love to make these available in all the stores all over the land. But right now, as we launch this, there's only one place, literally in the entire world, that you can get these at this moment, and that is shopbeckyhiggins.com. It's a great question.
Okay, people are asking what size they are and how much.
Okay, so the size is, it's 6 by 8, right? Okay, I just want to make sure. Carrie is, on the product development side of things, Carrie is so involved in all those little details, and so you'll notice once in a while that I actually need to tap into the other part of my brain, which is inside her head. We work in tandem that way.
I'm going to store that for you.
Thank you. Thank you for storing so much more for me than just that. But yes, it is 6 by 8, 6 inches by 8 inches. The price, I'm also going to look to Carrie, $7.99. $7.99. So super reasonable for what you're getting because of how the quality, you guys, can I just say something about the quality? We went through some manufacturing delays because we care so much about the quality. there are some little hiccups that happen that honestly, the notebooks would have been totally fine to just put in the shop and sell them. And they were fully functional and just fine, but just fine isn't good enough for us. It just isn't, it never has been, and it should never be just fine. They should be perfect because they are going to be in your hands, in your homes, in your purses. These could be your kids' journals. These are too important to me and to Carrie and to all of us to have less than perfect for you, okay? So, yeah. What's the next question?
People are asking if they're college ruled or wide ruled.
That's a great question also. The lines, which I can kind of hold this closer again just so you can see, but they are more of a college ruled than wide ruled.
I believe they're 1/4 inch spaced, which
So,
I think is college.
Carrie's thinking 1/4 inch space if
Yeah.
you didn't hear that. But it is definitely closer to a college ruled. Okay, any other questions I need to address, or should I talk about some of those ideas?
People are asking if they will bleed through.
Oh,
Will the pages
that
bleed through?
question about bleeding through is a very good question. The best way to answer that is actually just to show you a notebook that's in use. Okay, so short answer, it totally depends on the pen that you're using. Pens are not created equally. So it depends on what you're using. Now let me show you an example of a pen or a page that I have with 3 different pens being used, okay? I have a regular pen, which is right here. Ballpoint tool pen, which is actually featured. This is our favorite pen for writing
Somebody was just
notes.
asking about the pen name.
Okay, so this is TUL. The direct link to these on Amazon is actually, just open up a new tab, guys. You're gonna wanna check these out anyway. Just go to beckyhiggins.com/favorites because these are featured as one of our favorites. And all of the favorites that we feature there have a direct link to that product, okay? Whether it's on Amazon or not. We just want to share that for your convenience. So anyway, I have written on this page of notes with the regular pen, and I also use a Sharpie. Do you mind grabbing those? I know everyone knows what they are, but I'm just gonna give you a quick visual. Sharpie, which bleeds through most things, and a basic highlighter. These are the 3 things I use the most, okay? So I'm gonna show you why on any notebook that I've ever purchased, I don't write on the back of pages. That's your bleed through. The pen, can't really see it at all. Highlighter, can't see it. Sharpie, yep, you're totally gonna see that Sharpie. I don't know a single notebook that wouldn't show Sharpie through. My rule of thumb is with these notebooks, and as you can see, is that I just don't write on the back. Do you? Do you write on the back of your pages?
No.
Yeah.
People are asking, sorry, one thing that I forgot to write down is how many pages?
Ooh. You can just say it.
There's 80 pages, which gives you 160 front and back.
Yeah.
So, but 80 sheets of paper. The other question that I'm seeing is...
Because at one point we were going to do 100.
Right.
But it was just a little too thick. And I want to carry this in my bag. I know Carrie does. Everyone here carries it in their purse or their bag. So 80 pages.
People are also asking the weight of the paper, and it is a 60-pound opaque text paper.
You get that? Would you just get in here for a second? Just come on in, Carrie. Look how cute she is. And look at her shirt. She's got the message going on. She's rising and shining, let me tell you what.
Yes, I am. I rose up and I sent my kids to school today.
Good. Was today the first day?
Heck yeah.
That's why she made cinnamon rolls.
That's why I made cinnamon rolls.
We're all about that. Welcome back to school.
Thanks.
That's
I know.
it's
like the happiest day.
Big deal. Oh. Can I go off on that tangent for a second?
Please.
We talked about back to school and teacher gifts. Somebody mentioned teacher gifts. Whoever brought that up. So here's the funny thing. I brought a bunch of these notebooks home and we got the samples in and we were checking and making sure quality control and is my shirt okay? And everything was well. I'm like, you know what? I totally want to make sure that my kids give their teachers a back to school gift, whatever. So I'm preparing them and I'm tying the twine and Crew's cutting the string and we're tying them up and getting them all ready. And I asked my kids, to make a long story short, I asked my kids, and with the exception of Crew and his sweet little 3rd grade teacher, my kids really didn't want to give their teachers a back to school gift because they're old enough they feel like it's being brown nosy and they feel like they're kind of buttering up. And I'm like, you know what? That's cool. We can wait till you feel like it's a more legitimate reason to give a gift, holidays, a birthday, or whatever. I don't believe in that. I think you should give gifts just to give gifts, and especially when you're kicking off the new year. So I've got something I'm going to do for their teachers in mind, but let me tell you how we just did a twist on this. I took all those little twine wrapped notebooks and I wrote a personal note to each person I'm giving it to. I tucked it in the string, and they are going to my mama friends who I know feel like Carrie just expressed, which is like, it's back to school, mixed emotions, excited, nervous for the kids who are maybe little and kind of unsettled about certain things, and just, it's a new transition. And my thought is, why should the kids get all the fun back to school supplies, right? Mama needs the hookup with a cute new notebook is what I'm thinking. So that's what I'm doing, is I have a handful of friends I'm gonna give these notebooks to as a back to school treat for them. And I'm also gonna do something for the teachers in a way that my kids don't feel embarrassed, I guess. Anyway, ideas. Okay, let's talk about different ways to use the notebooks.
Sharon, sorry to interrupt.
Sharon, what's up, Sharon?
I ordered, and this is the first time I have purchased from this site.
Ooh!
First timer!
First timer in the house, Sharon!
When people eat at Cafeteria, they go, first timer!
Is that how it is?
Uh-huh.
On the count of three?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
First timer! Welcome!
Anyone else want to join this party?
All right, Sharon.
Anyone else down the hallway want to join it? We're celebrating Sharon. She just made her first purchase in the shop.
Woohoo! Go Sharon!
Thank you for the woot woot.
Would you please show the pen one more time?
Yes.
I've had multiple people ask again about the pen.
The pen itself?
Yes.
Okay.
It's also on, if you go to BeckyHiggins.com/favorites, there's actually a link on our favorites page to the pen.
Tell me if that is in focus.
Brand is Tulle, T-U-L. Bring it up a little bit.
T-U-L.
There we go. I just focused on it.
Okay,
now
thank
you're blurry.
you.
That's awesome.
Oh,
There
good.
we go.
We got the camera worked
The
down.
Tulle pen.
It's just a pen, but it's better than just a pen. Molly actually tipped me off on this. All of us, I think.
In fact,
I've been using Pentel RSVP for years and years. I love it. It did get goopy once in a while, but when she introduced these to us and I'm like, I'll give it a try. I actually adopted it pretty quickly. Carrie did have some bad luck with one of her pens kind of exploding, but none of us have had that problem. And they're not the cheapest pens on the market, but they have been awesome. So yeah, BeckyHiggins.com/favorites. Is that related to us?
I don't know.
Do I need to pay attention to what you're saying?
I think they're excited about a friend who is on the website.
Oh, okay, good.
Or is
good.
on the broadcast.
So Tony's watching your purchases on the back end. We're gonna choose 3 of you randomly. So go make the purchase right now because I'm almost done with the broadcast.
And
I want to let you go on to other things. But
wait, somebody's here.
Wait,
Okay.
what do I need to know?
We just want to come in.
Come in.
Let them know, hey, and
Come
friends who are asking about the pens.
Come in. What's happening?
no.
Tell me. What?
No.
What?
Our friend Julie just popped on.
Hi, Julie.
And she's new.
Hi, Julie.
She's new
Julie.
to Project Life. Yes,
To
she
all
just
of this?
downloaded the app last week.
Julie,
too.
listen, girl. This is the place you're gonna want to hang out because obviously that's exciting.
And
I know.
Okay, they're asking what size pen. Do you use the fine or the medium?
I'm all about the fine point, guys. All about the fine point.
Okay.
So that's
And
my favorite.
Just to let you know, I added the link to those pens on Amazon and I pinned it to this post. So there's the link to the notebooks is pinned at the top and the link to the pens is now pinned at the top as well.
Carrie's all over this.
So there
And
you go,
Ray's
people.
helped by adding that link. And Wendy and Tony popped in to say hi to their friend Julie, is it? Okay, and so for those of you who are new here and who have never made a purchase on shopBeckyHiggins.com, you're gonna love it. We have a pretty great shop and free shipping over $35. So you know what I'm thinking? What I'm thinking is you need to just go ahead and just not fester over this very difficult decision about which one. Just get a set of 4 or get the one that you love the most times however many. I just was thinking that we should step this up a little bit. If you purchase the notebooks or a notebook or whatever and anything else during this broadcast, you know that we're going to randomly select 3 of you when the broadcast is over who made the purchase during the broadcast to receive a full cart refund. I'm just thinking it would be really awesome to make sure that one of those 3 people is 100% going to be the person who made the purchase of the most number of notebooks.
Brian just chimed in and said that his wife ordered notebooks and he hopes that she wins because it wasn't an approved purchase.
That's Brandon?
Rogue purchasing by Brian's wife. Busted on Facebook.
Hey, Brian, listen, I want you to know that I appreciate you supporting your wife, because there's nothing like a fabulous notebook that can make a woman happier. So you just majorly scored bonus points with her just by chiming in on this broadcast, let alone letting her make the purchase. Did he let her, or was it not approved?
He said it was not approved.
It was not approved, but now it is, because you made the
Oh,
comment.
he's gonna be so happy when they get there. So
She's gonna be.
and I see all kinds.
Happy wife is a happy life, and this is happiness right here in a notebook.
Got all 4 notebooks plus pens. Bought an extra for a teacher gift. I just bought 5 so I could get free shipping.
Awesome.
Lots of notebooks being ordered right now.
Fist bump. Way to go. Awesome. Okay, so we should probably end the broadcast. Let me mention. Well, we don't have to end it. We can just hang out for a few more minutes. Another question about, we mentioned the manufacturing. I did want to let you know these are made in the USA. All right, so I know if you care about that, not everybody does. If you do, that you will love knowing that these are made right here in the heart of our own country. So go USA. All right, I wanted to just quickly share a few ideas on how I use the notebooks. But really point you to the blog post, because that's where you can actually see pictures, because I'm not going to sit here and hold up every example. But I use them in several different ways. Obviously, basic to-dos and tasks and keeping track. I have a system that makes sense for me, that works, and I've been doing for years, that I love, love, love. That is like the main way that I use these notebooks. Honey-do lists. Read the blog post and you'll see what I mean. This is not like stuff that David needs to do. This is called, my husband has never made a list in his entire existence of life. And so I literally keep track of things that I need to remember to talk to him about, or that we need to discuss together, or whatever. Journal, basic journal. If you've never read my blog post called We Noticed, or just do a search for journals or We Noticed on the blog, and it'll walk you through exactly my philosophy on how I keep journals for my kids. Here's the key, guys, because I am no super mom. It's doable. We're talking like 1 or 2 lines a day of adding something that I noticed about them. Easy, simple, doable, and makes me feel like I totally am more in tune with my kids just from this exercise of writing in their little journals. There's other ways I keep notes that are kind of in the spirit of journaling, based on like when I'm sitting in church and taking notes, or when I listen to a podcast, or I watch a TED Talk, or anything like that that kind of inspires me, that brings on thoughts and kind of ideas. I call them notes of the spirit, and I use one of, which one, hold on, I actually have it right here. Yeah, this is my current one. I chose this one for that, Cultivate a Good Life, because hello, that's what I'm doing. And I happen to also be recording it when I do that. And then there's so many different random types of lists, but go to the blog at beckyhiggins.com and check that out. Okay, I hope you've made that purchase. I hope you have, because I'm gonna sign off for real. Like in the next 60 seconds, we're gonna end this, and we know how to look on the back end.
So I was gonna say,
and
recap what the giveaway is.
Yes, okay, recapping giveaway, because I'm about to end. You gotta make the purchase before I end. We are, after this broadcast, going to look at all of the purchases that were made during the broadcast. We will randomly select 3 of you. I think honestly one of them needs to be the person who purchased the most number of notebooks.
I was gonna say, and
if there was one,
and
right?
it is gonna be random, because somebody said, I don't have the budget to be the one that buys the
No,
most.
No, it's random. But I'm just saying, if there's somebody who clearly picked up 20 of these or whatever, hello, I should totally do a full cart refund for that person. But yes, they are random otherwise. We'll do that shortly after the broadcast. So make the purchase now. Hurry, no pressure, 10 seconds. But we will look at the back end of that and choose you guys, and we'll let you know. I don't know how we'll let them know. Do we have their email address? We know how to contact them through the back end, right? Okay. All right, so thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your excitement. It's super awkward being this excited, and I'm the only person. I mean, yes, I've got a few people here and they're excited, but I'm doing all the talking, and I really just feel like I want to be in a crowd of all of you people, and we're all just cheering and being excited together and happy dancing and all of that, because it's a big deal to launch a new product. Simple notebooks, yes, but can I just tell you the labor of love that it is to bring any new product, no matter how simple it is, to the market. Right, Carrie? Right,
Don't
Carrie?
get me started.
It's a labor
Yes.
of love, and I mean labor, and I mean love. There's a lot of love that goes into the products that we develop, that we bring to the market, because we care, and you guys know that we love you. And again, welcome to all of you who are new and who are who are less familiar with us and this brand, we are so glad that you're here. Now I'm stalling to give you that last 2 seconds to make your purchase. Is there anything else that I need to bring up or call attention to before we get off? Are we okay?
Yep.
Everyone is well.
Yes.
Race, are you well?
Feeling good.
Okay, we're all feeling good, so we're gonna get off. And we're gonna look at the back end. We're gonna go find our 3 people. So exciting. Okay, see you guys.